Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of SPT. So apologies for the last episode, but literally what happened was just basically almost like a light switch, just out of literally nowhere migraine, and honestly my vision got pretty bad and I was feeling real sick, so I got out as fast as I could. And here we are instead. So I was looking through. This is a bear. I'm surprised I didn't notice that earlier. We'll swap this out. I was just looking through, going through all the stuff and trying to maximize things. So it looks like our lowest three are level 35s. If we find anything higher, great. Otherwise, I think we're going to be capping out about here. If we can find like a bunch, like I don't know, maybe 10 level 40s somehow, that we might be able to bump that up a bit more. But otherwise, I don't really care too much. As for potential updates to what's going on here, I don't know if I told you guys, but I think before the previous episode I purchased some weapon cases, just basically some rifles, some shotguns, all good there. Hang on, what does she, oh my god, that's right, I forgot for a LEDX she wants like 140 level 10 USEC and 20 level like 39 bears. That's always been really dumb to me. Did I do anything else? Actually, yes I did. I went in and I slightly modified my AR. Ever so slightly. And by that I mean, hang on, let's repair that up a bit. And I need to put into modding mode probably. Take this off. Basically what I did was I swapped out the buttstock for a slightly gray or more tan-ish buttstock. The other one was kind of browny yellow. This one is allegedly more in line. And this is actually a more ergonomic grip, but it also kind of fits the theme better. So if I really wanted to, I guess I could theoretically change out the suppressor, but I don't care enough about it. There's some magazines that are missing. That's fine. Luckily, we don't have to go to ground zero to then go to streets. I just have to go to streets. We have to pray that we get a proper infill so I can go actually do this one, because the old times I've gone to go do it, that is one of my exits, so I can't get out, or I can't place it there because I have to spend like 10 seconds placing it, but you exfil in like 3 seconds. So okay. What else we're going to do is find his friend's house. I hope I don't need anything for that, so I might look into that before I load in. Then go out with the signal flare, which I have one on my person. I don't think there's anything else I need to do while I'm there. I know she wants me to go on streets then go to labs. No thank you. I'm not going to touch labs for a little bit. Depending on how quickly we get the mission done, I might do Gunsmith Part 23. Otherwise that will be done during tomorrow's stream. Okay. I was thinking about starting Borderlands 3 on the stream, but I don't know if I would do that. I feel like Borderlands is probably one of those games that works better with other people, so I don't know, I'll have to figure something else out. Anyway, this is what my gear looks like, and I'll see you guys inside. I was trying to think about what would be a good thing for... Well, you know what? First of all, let's figure out where we're at. Good, we can do the reference. Okay. I was thinking what would be a good like subject for tomorrow's stream. And I think working on the shooter born in heaven is probably the best idea for that. Because it's one of those ones that takes a while to do. But we just sort of get it done relatively quickly, that should be good. What do I need here? You can finally get this quest finished after however many trillions of raids. Finally. We need 21 kills with the glasses and the boomer hat. Where are we headed? Ceasefire's to our north, Dandy's is to the southwest, but that's not until we actually get the 30 kills. Then we have to go stash the hat and the glasses. You know, I think the weather's been really funky here lately. Like the past couple days we've had just not necessarily freak thunderstorms, but we've had some really insane thunderstorms basically roll in and spend anywhere from 10 minutes to like several hours. And I tend to get like pressure headaches from that. So I don't think it rained last night, but I could be wrong. So it's entirely possible that's basically what happened. And then my brain went bonk and had a fun time with that. So I sold off all the stuff that I got from the last raid. And I made about 400,000-ish rubles. I'm sure I could have made more, but I got really lucky with some of the ammo that I got from. Like, I just took a chance on those 50 rounders for the M14. And it had like, it's about, what, at least 150 rounds of M80 rounds? Okay. I'm gonna say I'm getting a little bit too complacent right now, just sort of. Ooh! Oh, yeah, I see him, I see you. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. You know, 3 kills already. Even if it's because I was kind of not really paying attention. I made sure to bring some food and water in. Because it's worth having. Now, the Jaeger quest for the pain, I apologize, I know it looks probably horrendous. It was probably not very cool to watch. I'm sure that really didn't help either yesterday. So, thank God we're done with that. Some of his other quests were like, get... Oop. There you go, that was very sloppy. Can I not? I cannot go through this way. Oh. That's weird. Apparently we're on the 2nd floor somehow. Don't know why he tried to go around here. What do you have, friend? Ooh. That was a PMC. I was gonna say, he looked a little weird. I have some decent ammo here. And I have some not as decent ammo. I guess I'll take his mags in case I really need it. That's in pretty decent condition. Just doesn't... It's not my preferred look or set of gear on it. Not that it matters. I definitely was thinking about doing or basically changing up my gear. But I'm not sure what I would change up to. I'll take some more meds, because we found out the last time that was fun. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, let's get out of the street here. Okay. I'm looking for a small museum. I did double check. The thing I'm going for over here is, hang on, I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that building. That's the glory to the whoever they're looking for. Okay. Oh, we got. Take that just in case for these. That's why I wanted to double check the rounds first, in case I accidentally grabbed, you know, some not great rounds. Obviously, I don't want any 366 ammo with that gun. It will not work. It will go quick, and I will have a bad time. Uzi Pro, I heard, is actually quite good. Anything else? That's decent armor. That sounds like the BTR driving around. I'm gonna drop my painkillers on the floor. I'm gonna take that one. It sounds close, so I'm gonna ignore it. Take the grenade. Take that grenade. I'll take it, I guess. It might. I don't really care about the ammo per se, but like I said, I'm thinking about trying out some other weapons that aren't M4 or sort of M4 platforms. So apparently, while I'm here, it says upstairs according to this map. So what am I looking for here? Obtain any information on the fate of his friend. This is some sort of museum, but I'm not sure to what extent. This might be like a museum of how houses used to look back before the fall of the USSR. So what am I looking for here? Usually if they're looking for personal information, it's usually some sort of book. And most of the time it's brown. Oh. There it is. Okay. So basically now I'm just running around for kills. And then head out in the flare. See, even with the AI, like the change modification to make it more kind of somewhat realistic, I guess. Remind me at some point. Look, don't get me wrong, I do like the flexibility of having this magnifier, but I don't like this reticle at all. It's kind of awkward. I mean, to be fair, not like I'm the best shot, as we've seen time and time and time again. What do you have? Question is, what would I want? 760 by... I don't know. I don't even know if I would take like an AK like this. Right? Maybe we'll do something different. Maybe something like a... Probably not an AS-Val if we're going to try changing up loadouts. We'll probably do something more along the lines of... I don't know. A Scar. What do we pick? Maybe something like a Vepr Hunter, an SR-25. You know, something 308 but different, right? We'll have to look through some of the offerings in the game. We can kind of go based on that. Now that'll be something I set up during the stream. Like I'm probably not going to sit there and record it all. There's not much. I mean, you can probably tell there's not much I cut out of these videos. Usually it's just me loading in, me going into a corner to check something. PMC. That's a scav over here. Okay. This scav got away. No, I just missed the grenade. There he is. Behind that blue car somewhere. Ooh. Click. Drop them. Brother, I got grenades all day, man. send another one. In the blue van? Yes, he's somewhere in there. Ah. Take cover for a second. Probably wouldn't take a pistol, so I'm probably going to drop this pistol. Is this good ammo? No, it looks like it's not that good ammo. I don't know if an Uzi Pro is something I'd even take, in all fairness. I don't know, it doesn't really scream pick me, so probably not going to do that. Is this any good ammo? It's PS, it's not that good. Yeah, that's fine. Is this scav? It was a very cheeky scav. Give me some money, which reminds me I forgot to take the money out of the wallet. Not that it matters. Right. Okay, do I want to try pushing for the boss area? There could be quite a few scavs there. What are we at now? Like 15? 19. We only need 11 more enemies. Did I? Oh, I didn't loot these guys. I'll go take a look to see what they have. They might have some inspiration for my next loadout. We could try doing something in 300 Blackout. That's a possibility. Not a likely possibility, but it is a possibility. We could try doing something like the Sig Spear. That could work. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out in the raid, I would imagine, or during the stream. See, this is kind of what I'm talking. Maybe not to look like this, but something along these lines. You know what I mean? It could be interesting because we had used the Scar H the first time I ever went on Shoreline, the streets, and I had a pretty good time with that one. So it has full auto, which, you know, uh-oh, what do I do? Someone's pushing me full auto, but in semi-auto, it'll do good if I put, especially if I put like a long barrel or something on it. Not that I need to put a long barrel on it. I mean, I could do a short barrel too. That should work. What do you think kind of ammo? These are black tips. I have a theory. M61 is good, I think. Yep, that's good. A rule of thumb. Now, again, I'm sure there might be some exceptions to this. If there are, I don't know them specifically. But if an ammo has a black tip, it's probably armor piercing. Probably. Okay. So I believe the armor in this game. Hello, what was that? Thought I heard not movement or anything, but I thought I heard somebody turn. Something a little funky back there. Gotta watch my step over here because there's mines galore in Lexos. Do I have grenades on deck? I do not. Well, I have one. Now I have grenades. Yeah, I thought he was in there. There you go. 20, so 10 more. It is technically somewhat safe to go this way, but I don't know the specific, quote, safe ways to get into that building, and I don't feel like trying to find out. Now, last night, we did find a cool little locked door over here. I'm going to swap my mags. Take a second. You know what? We'll repack the mags in this little locked door, whatever it is for. This is a cool vehicle. Wonder what would be in here. Well, that's cool. I wonder if how bulletproof this thing is. Because that would be really cool, actually. I'm pretty sure I hear the BTR over here. As long as I don't shoot the BTR, I think. Like, I think that you can aggro it by shooting it, even if you can't pen. Just... What? Ooh, somebody else shooting at me. Oh, I see you. Boom. Okay. Not gonna test it. As funny as that might be. Ooh. Dropped him. He was shooting at somebody else. So close. Ooh. That's a PMC. Come on, Buckaroo. You can hold G and scroll to try to change grenades. Ooh. I'll close this door. Just so we don't get any cheeky grenades flung in behind me. Okay, stick on full auto. If I go through here, I have a little bit of... Can I even get through here? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I don't really need to fill the mags that badly. I just have to be careful with these and make sure they stay very far away from this. Oh, I'm tempted to actually just empty this magazine. In which case, we'll dump that too, actually. It wasn't even good ammo, by the way. Very interesting. You know, in this game I didn't know that there was reduced delay F1 grenades. But I think that might be in the newest version of Live Tarkov. I actually picked one up. Ooh. Somebody is sending lead down range. Does not sound like a fun time. I'm gonna peel out quick. Okay. Try to get myself into some buildings. Ooh. Okay, don't know what that was. Not super interested in trying to loot it. Head in here. Get a little bit of cover. Pick a rat cola, because why not? Okay. Where am I? At near Bilbo Coffee. See, the one problem with not necessarily knowing a map super well, you don't always necessarily know great ways for flanking. I could jump back over the fence. That seems like a very silly decision. I'm not going to do that. For some reason, this building looks kind of familiar. I'm not sure why. I'm sure I've probably seen clips in, like, you know, gamer wins or gamer fails about some of these buildings. It wouldn't surprise me. So once this game is finished development, I wonder when they're going to start... Oh, yep. When they're going to start working on... That has to be a PMC. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't have a flashlight. Was it Russia 2028 or something like that? Some more grenades. Trash. These are not good ammos. As far as I know, that's not a good ammo. Yeah, it's not. A 300 Whisper's kind of okay. It's like your stock standard 300 Blackout. That's probably none by 18. And this is some of the 5.56 ammo of all time, but it is some, and that's what matters. Okay. If you're going to loot a body like I just did there, do not do that with your back towards an open door. Close the door behind you. Oop. There is somebody somewhere who's got me partially dialed in. I have no idea where. He's got to be in one of these rooms. Yeah. Too high. That was too far to the right. I hit him. Hit him again. Change mags. Move over a little bit. Now we know where he is, and I've hit him. Try pushing him. Turn on the helmet light. Oh, I don't have a helmet light. I'm wearing a hat. There you go. This was the guy who's bugging me. PMC, surprise, surprise. Has an AK. How's your ammo? Trash. He's got an injector, which is pretty good. He does have a Mosin. I'll take the Mosin, actually. Doesn't have the rounds for it. So, presumably one of his friends did. That's not, as far as I know, a naturally spawning type of Mosin. Try to get some headshots while we're here. I actually, you know what? I don't know if Shooter Born in Heaven is on Streets. That is some of the armor of all time. My armor's not in great condition, so I'm actually taken. Don't want his backpack. He has what's his face's stock. Is it good? No, trash. Probably not worth looting this. Yeah, some meds, some other stuff I don't care about. The other guy was down the street here, I think. Somewhere down here. I believe. Thought I heard something, but it's probably just me. I really want to know where this Mosin came from. And also notice it has a bipod on it. That's pretty cool. So I might take that with me on my adventures tomorrow. With the cool bipod. I'm probably going to take it for the parts as opposed to anything else. Right? Because it's, I mean, it's a decent condition. It was over here somewhere, right? I'm sure it's fine. How are we doing? We still need to head out this way. Hopefully that works. 3 more and then we can get out. I hear the BTR. Yeah, it's right there. Please don't shoot me. I'm telling you, this thing makes me really nervous. Like, I know it's probably not going to shoot me, but if I'm shooting at someone and a stray round hits it, like, does that aggro? I don't know. Why don't my stuff just... Oh, because I'm walking under a red light. So why do all my things turn red? Am I getting lased? Oh my god. Nope. Calm down, bro. It's just a light, which is on and apparently bright enough during the day to light up my entirety. I'm not running into any mines, right? Okay, no. The transit to ground zero is over here. Cool. You know what I should do? I should make my way to the southwest of the map. How am I doing for food and water? Okay, we'll eat the peas. Make my way to the southwest of the map. Because I have to go there to plant my hat and my glasses anyway, so... I don't know if it's PvE. I'll have to recheck next time I play it. But I believe there actually is a way to show you what time it is in raid. And I don't mean like how much real time left. I mean literally, like my guy's wearing a watch, right? And I could at a glance tell you, hey, it is, what is that, like... Yeah, that's not accurate either, because I went in... Oh no, I did go in at like 7 AM or something like that. Never mind. I was going to say, that's not accurate. How is it 9 AM if I went in past 9 AM? No, I went in before. Here's me forgetting what time I went in. But yeah, it's almost 10 AM. That hand doesn't quite look right, and also, let me be careful so I don't actually blow myself up. Okay. Yeah, the hand doesn't, like the clock hand isn't quite in the right position. So... Should be closer to 10, because according to the thing, it's... Nobody know. Like 9:50-ish. But I mean, if you can double tap O and it tells you how much time, real time is left in the game, where your exits are. You know, I think it also does tell you how what the in-game time is, which is obviously good to keep up in the I say like the time of day sensitive missions. So down this way. I'll probably speed this up for you guys because it's probably not going to be super anything interesting on my way south. So see you soon. Okay then. I just took out the 3. There's a guy somewhere over there. This guy over here, and the third guy somewhere on the street. What I did actually get a chance to do was get a replacement helmet, so now I have to make my way down a little bit further south. Actually, not too bad. And then if I get a chance, this looks like this is not a PMC. If I get a chance, I will see if I can actually get on the BTR and ride back up towards my required exfil. That would be kind of nice. Saves me some time. I don't know why I'm checking them. Well, I mean, they could be decent ammo. Right, if I have to go in with a VPO 215. Okay. It should be over here, yeah. Hello? How did me while I was here? Okay. Where do I have to stash this? In here, maybe? Cola, don't mind if I do. There it is. Oh boy. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I now have to cross the map again. I'm gonna leg it, and I will. I'll not subject you to the full extent of that, so you get to see a very sped up version. See you soon. Please pray for me, because I actually tried to do this recently, it didn't work. I hope that worked. Well, thank God. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I actually saw a video, I think it was Hexloom, I think it was on Instagram or whatever, where he went up to one of the guaranteed flares, and he swapped it out with like a white flare, and he let somebody fire that off. Oh boy, how many did we get? What is 20, 26. Okay, not too bad. Did I get any with grenades? If I did, it could have been this guy, but everyone else with the M4. That was pretty good. Okay. Luckily, we don't have to worry too much about our loot. I'll leave the Mosin out in sort of the open, so that way I don't forget to, like, that's my goal for tomorrow's stream. Of course, don't want to forget that. That's pretty important to know, obviously. Loot-wise, did okay. We, spent some ammo. It's not a big deal. So, it's here. I'm gonna put that there. Oops. We'll deal with sort of everything we have to do with that. Oh, that's right. Hang on. Let's take a look at our tasks. I have to go hand these in. Let me hand these in first. This one, give them that. There you go, bud. Properties all around. No, thank you. I'm good for at this time, you know. This one, actually kind of happy to have that done, so it's not sitting with us anymore. Maybe, I don't know. It might end up being a woods thing. We'll see. We'll figure it out tomorrow during the stream. If it is woods, I have to go with the untar stuff, which is not fun. But that would get peacekeeping done. So you know what? I'll probably end up doing a woods thing. We'll track that. Anything else on woods? Bring a couple markers. Coming. Thirsty delivery. Make sure I bring one of those. No. No place for renegades. Shooter born in heaven. We only need one more headshot with the PMC on wood, so that's pretty good actually. Gunsmith, get that done. No. Thank God that's finished actually. Jaeger, that's on customs. Without any meds, that's not too bad. We can do that. Not too worried about this one. That's nice to have done. Ref is whatever. Okay. So I'm probably gonna sell these things. What am I gonna do? Do I have this? Should have the helmet lying around, hopefully. Unless... Oh, I did chuck it on the ground somewhere, so I meant to buy one. Yeah, that's whatever. The food is fine. I'm actually gonna take all of my meds off. I'll take the rat cola in with me. Actually, you know what? I don't even trust that. Or, no, I think the food and stuff should be good, but no meds at all. None. 0. 0. These here. These here. These are gonna... Oh, actually, keep the Propital. Sell these. Keep these, but leave that alone. Some good ammo. Like some actually pretty decent ammo. Oops, that's not supposed to go in there. This will, though. If I have a blue helmet's in here, I'll go quickly buy one. How much? Oh yeah, about $1,500 he wants for that, or moonshine. Sorry, I said 1,500. It's about 100. Yeah, no, $1,500. About 150,000. So it's all the same, regardless of what color we're wearing. Where are your helmets, brother? There it is. Okay. Chuck that on so I don't forget. Some random loose rounds. Okay. None of these are worth keep, actually. Okay, fine. It's one level higher. Sure. Okay. The hideout. I'll probably claim these. Well, yeah, no, I'll probably claim these things off camera. You guys don't need to see it, right? Hey, transfer. This one. Boom. For a basically a 0.1% increase. So this will do whatever. Shotguns, no. This I don't need. Actually, I do want to see what this is about. I don't care about the money. This is nice to have, I guess, for the streamer items. I'll do that off camera. The SPT sniper. You make me sad. There's nothing wrong with it. That actually would be a pretty fun loadout, I think. Eat those PS rounds. But we'll sell the gun and the magazine. I was gonna say I want to repair this. No, I want to replace it with a proper, like a brand new one. There's that armor that we just got. And he's gonna give me some random garbage. How does this work? Oh, I think it's just a gun that has flare. I think that's it. There's nothing fancy about it. It's just a gun that can shoot flares. Like, you know, basically it'll do this, but slightly different. Right, like it's a reusable one. Alright, you just have to feed it essentially cartridges. So that's there, that's good. That armor we're gonna sell as well. What we will do is I will quickly, very hopefully quickly. I wonder what this looks like. Sorry, a little distracted, but I've just, you know, gotta say it because I'm actually curious. It might be good, might be bad. Get one of these. I don't know who would sell the mutant, but if anybody, probably Peacekeeper. We can look on the flea though. It's I think it's called the mutant. Yes. Who would sell it? Skier should sell it. That's fine. Okay. So we have the mutant ready. Get the Mosin ready, so that way I know when I come in for my stream, swap everything over from the Mosin, do up the mutant, boom, done. And I'll sell this stuff off screen. Off screen. You guys don't need to see that. Yeah, sure. Fine. I'll grab these. Whatever. Okay. That's going to be it for this episode. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the progress. So, we finally got the references done and some other stuff on Streets. We're going to gear up for a woods run during our stream tomorrow. If you guys like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, share with all your friends. Thank you to all my subscribers. We are getting closer to the 100 subscriber mark for my streams of Dark Souls 2. I am both looking forward to it and dreading it at the same time. I have an interesting relationship with the Dark Souls series, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, for the stream where we're going to basically just do a bunch of Shooter Born in Heaven and hopefully the best in that. See you later.